social worker, dance teacher, modeling choreographer.
From being person to professional, from being simple to special. Individuals who created opportunities, individuals who believed in choices, exploring their journey, learning their process, honoring their success, celebrating their achievements. A Facebook Live session to revive the best moments of their life.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we are back again with a brand new episode of Speak to Me. And today, as our guest of honor, we have a special person. And special person sharing the screen with me live in this forum is a lady who is a young achiever, awarded multiple times in lots of events she took part, and also been awarded in lots of things that she has done, might be in dancing, might be on a runway, and also awarded with different awards in multiple awards. Not only domestic runways, she has also performed in international runways. And we'll be talking about her journey so far. And this is the lady, Apekshya Sherchan. Apeksha, welcome to show.
Thank you so much, sir. And namaste to everyone watching right now.
Okay, Apeksha, how are you?
I'm fine, sir. How are you?
I'm doing good. So these days, after the lockdown is open, online class has been dropped down. Now you are physically in the classroom. So how you are feeling?
So I'm feeling great. It's really fun to be around teachers and my friends physically after a long time. So it feels really great being in school, being in physical classes.
Okay, लामो भ्याकेसन सकिएर now you join the school जस्तो feel भइरहेछ.
हो सर एकदमै त्यस्तै फिल भइरहेको छ कति पछि जोइन गरेको भएर होला नि
Okay, so what you missed about your school during the lockdown period and during your online session?
Probably my friends, my teachers, and the ground we used to play in.
Okay, uh, so again back to the school and the same routine, your teachers, your assignments, your friends, you know, uh, back to normal school days भनौँ न होइन. So did you learn something specific during those long holidays?
Not anything special, just some study, some lessons, I guess.
Okay. So many of the students, no matter young age or the people who are elder than your age, have a little bit more complaint about the online session of education. So do you have any kind of complaints and problems during those online sessions?
Yeah, there was a little bit problem about my internet. The thing we used to get taught, I didn't understand it properly because of internet connection. That's just my complaint.
Okay. Now talking about that you are been into the runways in the pageantry. So was it been your interest from very childhood days that you want to be the part of stage performance, no matter as a model, as a contestant of a pageant, or your mother insists you, yes, as a daughter, you need to move, so you need to explore a new experience, and that is you how you join the field of pageant and fashion show, or you yourself wanted to be the part of the scene.
So me myself wanted to be a part of it because I wanted to experience how you'd feel in the stage while you're dancing, modeling, or taking part in the pageant.
Okay, so recalling the moments that you joined in the pageant, which was your first pageant?
So my first pageant was Kid Queen Nepal 2018.
Okay, so if we recall the moments, so कसरी सम्झिनुहुन्छ Kid Queen Nepal 2018 लाई?
Sir, it was a really great journey. It was my first one, so I was a little bit nervous, but it was one of my greatest memories I've ever made.
Okay, so if you recall the training session, so what was the most interesting and what was the most memorable part of that scene?
So the first time I started catwalking. So that's the most memorable thing that we did in the session.
So first 1 or 2 days wearing the heels, was it difficult or it was very obvious for you because you might be wearing heels in your normal days besides taking part in the competition?
No, sir. In the beginning, it was a little hard, but I started getting used to it.
Okay. So when we recall that grand finale moment, you're wearing your dresses, you're delivering your introduction, judges were there to evaluate your performance. Was it somewhere now I'm being evaluated, so I'm being compared with other competitors? Was it been a pressure for you or it was very normal? Now I'm here to perform the best of me.
So it was really normal for me because I knew that that type of things would happen, but I have to not let myself down and being confident.
So do you remember still the introduction script that you delivered during that competition?
Not completely. I just remember my name is Apekshya Sherchan. I'm contestant number 5. I'm 9 years old, and my hobbies are dancing, modeling, and acting.
Okay, so that was 2018. So 2018 Mara I mean 2021 that's also almost 3 years. So within this
Yes.
3 year period of time, so how much you have changed yourself?
So can you repeat it?
So within this 3 years of time period, have you changed a lot or you are the same as you were in Kid Queen 2018?
So I think I've changed not too much, but a little in my confidence, my talking style, and my walking style.
Okay. So after then on, you took part in other competitions as well. So why was that?
Yes.
You are not satisfied with what you have learned in the first competition, or you want to explore more?
No, sir, I wanted to explore more. I wanted to learn more about competitions and how can you be good at it.
Mhm. Okay. So regarding the achievements that you have made in competition so far, is 2018 you were the part of Kid Queen Nepal 2018, organized by Nepalese Fashion Home, and you have been awarded
Yes,
as
sir.
Miss Friendship and Social Welfare Ambassador Chief in the event. So, what exactly means social ambassador or social welfare ambassador in your definition?
So, in my definition, social welfare chief ambassador is just a normal person who likes doing social work and will do social work to her best.
Okay. So, how often you involve yourself in social work?
I try to involve myself at most of the time because I love doing social work. It's really fun to see other people who cannot afford your living style be treated for good.
Okay. And then back in 2019, you were then part of Kid and Teen Fashion Model that was been organized by Dream Search Agency, where you stood first runner-up and also you won the title Miss Talented. And then you were also been the part of H&M Fashion Show 2019, where you earned multiple talent awards like Talent, Miss Online Popularity, Organizer Choice, and so on. So, winning all these awards, how do you feel?
I feel really happy and proud that I've been able to win all these awards, and I just don't. I blame all my hard work and my confidence for it.
Okay. So when you take part in the competitions, you do need to invest more time on the competition itself, its preparation. Has your studies been affected somewhere?
No, sir, I don't try to affect my studies. I will make time for the competition, but I will do the same for my studies because I don't want it to be ruined by competitions. Because for me, my studies come first, and after that, all of my hobbies.
Okay. So people also have kind of feelings. Something when you take part in competitions, you get more competitive, and that positively also affect the study line. So is it with you something positive impact on your studies?
Not really, sir.
Okay, you become more attentive, you become more competitive in your studies because you need to be more competitive in the competitive scene. You need to learn different subject matter. regarding the questions and answers of pageant. And has it been a positive impact in your studies? You become more curious about your things that has been mentioned in your classroom, and you become more a good learner, a curious learner. Is it, or is it not with you?
So I guess it is a little with me because after I started taking part in my shows and pageants, I started becoming a little competitive in my studies. Like I really want to know all the information just in once. I guess it's a little. Uh, it has put a lot of positive impact on my studies.
Okay. So when you achieve the awards, you are praised, you get that pictures, your pictures are been published in the magazines. And what reactions do you get from your school friends or neighborhood friends?
Some my friends congratulate me and they say that I'm very proud of you. That makes me feel really great. And I guess they don't react too much. They are probably like really. They really don't care too much about that type of things because they are more focused on the studies nowadays. But they are really happy for me and they say, "Yeah, we are so proud to be a friend," and that makes me feel really happy.
Okay. So do they ever say like this, okay, Apeksha मेरो साथीले जितेको छ, so Apeksha, you become a celebrity, your picture has been published in the magazine, I'm so proud of you being your friend. Do they compliment in that way, or is it very normal?
So sometimes they compliment like that. I feel a little weird. Okay, I don't want to stand out from my friends because of my the choices I take, the interests I have. But still, it's very happy that they say me like that. But still, it feels a little weird to be like that sometimes.
Okay, true said. So your achievements are achievements in other side, but on the good side, the friends are friends forever, no matter you achieve or not achieve. So you should not be grown up with the success, and success should not overcome you. So well said at that note. So earlier, when we like to move on the first part of the segment, the other than questions. So I'll be asking you a question. This would be having two option. You need to pick one of them. So I'll be providing two options
Okay.
and you pick one of them. Okay. So the options goes like
Okay.
this. So Captain America or Iron Man?
Captain America, Iron Man, Captain America,
Okay. Chow mein or soupy noodles?
Charmin,
Okay. Cakes or pastry?
Cake,
Smartphone or tab?
mm, smartphone,
TikTok or Facebook?
um, Facebook because I'm most of the time in Facebook anyway.
Okay. So is it that you recently joined TikTok or very early?
So I guess it has been a year I've joined, so pretty much it has been a year, so pretty
Okay.
much I've joined it early.
Mhm. Winter or summer?
Summer.
Okay. Long holidays or short holidays?
So
So are you hearing me, Apeksha?
yes, it's just the
Okay.
Wi-Fi.
So is it long holidays or short holidays?
Long holidays.
Okay. High heels or long boots?
Mm, high heels.
Okay. Potato chips or onion rings?
Potato chips.
Dogs or cats?
Dogs.
Wings or tails?
Wings.
Toothbrush or tongue cleaner?
Toothbrush.
Ice cream or kulfi?
Ice cream.
Horse riding or swimming?
Swimming.
Fashion shows or music videos?
Um, Fashion show.
Okay. Dancing or acting?
Dancing.
Okay. So you wish to fly like a bird or swim like a fish?
I would like to fly like a bird.
Okay. Mangoes or apples?
Mangoes.
Apples or bananas?
Apple.
So which is more connected to you, Kid Queen Nepal or Kid and Teen fashion model?
Kid Queen Nepal because that was my first ever show that I did.
Okay. So back to the other part of this interview session with you, Apeksha. So what is your future plan now?
My future plan is to become a lawyer and social worker to give justice to people who can. To give justice to people.
Okay. So you would be seen somewhere in upcoming days wearing black coat and advocating for the justice. Okay. Is it true?
Sir? Yes,
You would
sir.
be wearing black coat somewhere in future and advocating for the justice.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Uh, so do you help your mother in household work?
Yes, sir. Sometimes, sir. I try to help her most of the time that I'm free, or other times I'm just busy doing my school works.
Okay. So you initiate yourself or your mother insists you?
So I initiate myself.
Okay. So some people might have that kind of problems. I don't want to do household work because I am more into my studies. And later on, they do have complaint. I don't know how to perform in household activities. So, in your opinion, so doing household work, being a responsible person from early childhood days, whatever you can do by yourself is good or not?
Yes, sir. It is good to learn. Yes, sir. It is good.
Okay. So, doing assignments is a boring part or something that is going to make you learn. So, that is why you love to do assignments, you love getting more assignments.
Sir, properly to learn more.
Okay. So, during your leisure or free time, what do you do mostly?
So sometimes I practice dancing or watch YouTube videos or draw sometimes.
Okay. You are also frequently taking part in dance programs wherever you have been offered. You have done competitions as well and also won the
Yes, sir.
awards in dance. So, is it from very early days you're interested in dancing and then you started and you're learning it, or somewhere you started just now and then?
So I started dancing when I was 3 years old. So I love taking part in dance competitions to make myself more um, good in dancing. And nowadays I also have started going to dance class where I learn dance with Deepak sir, Deepak Deepak Raj Sinha sir. He's my
Mhm.
dance teacher and he teaches me really well.
Okay. So, you love to do any form of dance, or you have your specific choices in dance form?
So I love to do any type of dance, but most of the time I do Nepali dance because I started doing it since the beginning.
Okay. So when you perform on stage, no matter as a model, as a contestant, or a dance performer, you need to put on something called makeup. Do you love doing makeup?
No, sir, not. I don't like it too much. I just feel like natural beauty is the best option.
Mhm. But you need to put on the makeup when you're performing because it makes you look good on camera and on light. So in that way, you just put on because it is required, although you don't want to put on.
Yes, sir. Sometimes it's like that, but sometimes it is necessary.
Okay. So what about the photo shoots? Do you love being in front of the camera and posing for the camera?
Yes, I love posing in front of the camera. I've been like that since 5 years old.
Okay. So, so when you come in front of the camera, you change yourself totally. The Apeksha that I'm talking to is different person, and when you come in front of the camera, you are different. So you look more bolder, you look more confident, and your styles, the ways you carry on, is something different. So the Apeksha I'm speaking to is someone else, and the Apeksha that is seen in front of camera is someone else. So how that changes?
So it doesn't change much, but the changes that comes is that whenever I'm in front of the camera, I want to be the best of myself, and I want to be really confident, and like being able to take on the world.
Okay. So we'll be sharing some of your pictures and let us know the moment of those pictures and let's recall those moments. So here we go with
Sure.
this first picture. Okay. So can you mention the event where this picture has
Uh,
been
this
captured?
was this was the Sparsh Music Video Award, and this is with my Dikpal sir and Suraj Garaj sir. They both are my sirs that I love very much, and they have taught me many things. They both are one of my favorite teachers as well. And this is in Sparsh Music Video Award after I got my award.
Okay. So this picture.
So this is in a TIFF program where I modeled, and this is me posing. I wanted to be the best of myself, so I didn't smile because my sir said long ago that models don't smile, and you have to be keep a serious face in your look when you're modeling.
Okay. So this one, you are again lifting a wood.
Yes, sir. Yes, this is in Kids and Teen Fashion Model where I won Miss Talent. This was my first ever Miss Talent award, so I was really excited, and that's why there's a smile in my face.
Okay. So this one.
This is just me posing for a picture in Pageant Nepal International Model.
Okay.
That this time I have been invited to a radio show by
Mhm.
Nena and Askisa, and that time I just wanted to. My mom just put the camera in front of me, so I just smiled and put my tongue out.
Okay. This one.
This one's me getting awarded by the Palsa, and this is Pageant Nepal International Model show, and this is my first award after a long. This is my first modeling award, so I
Uh-huh.
was really happy for this. This is my first ever modeling award.
Okay.
This picture is with my mom after I won Kid Queen Social Welfare Chief Ambassador and Miss Friendship, and I clicked this picture with my mom. And I'm really happy in this picture because I'm wearing the crown. This is my first ever crown and my favorite one.
Okay. So these are the some of the moments that we recalled,
Yes, sir.
and getting on to the part of interview session with you. We carry on this. So you are been mentor with lots of people in
Yes,
modeling
sir.
scene. So you have worked with
Yes.
very well known faces. So with whom working is more comfortable? It's been with you in experience.
So mostly I love working with everyone, like you, of course, and Dikpal sir, Susan sir, Kamal sir, and Hema ma'am. I love working with everyone, so I'm comfortable with everyone.
Okay. So among the people you have mentioned who is a little bit more strict, are they all strict? Are they all friendly, or someone is more stricter than comparing to others?
Everyone's friendly. None of the people that I mentioned are too strict.
Okay. So when you found the people who are very friendly to you, and suddenly you need to work with the person as a mentor and a student or contestant or a model who is different person. You have been working with the people who are very friendly. Now if suddenly you need to work with the person who is non-friendly, who is very much strict, who is very much into the discipline mode, he or she will not allow to do this and that, the person is not flexible, will it be equally easy for you to work with that person as well?
So not equally easy, but it will be okay. I can do it.
Okay. Okay. At this moment, we have some of the reactions by our viewers. Your Suraj Garaj sir has mentioned you with the love signs, and this is your mother again with the love signs. Then this is Yunisha Lamishane. Then
Yes,
we have
she's my
Dipen Tulachan,
okay.
and then we have Radha Gaire Pandey with love sign, and wow is the comment compliment.
Uh,
This is thumbs up by Arjun Gauchan. And
oh,
then, okay, Himal, Sheila Sherchan, again, it's a wow from her. Then we have Samasti Dahal, I am so proud of you. And then this is Rekha Sarsan, cute Nanu. So, all good things for you. So, that's very
uh,
nice. And thank you,
I'm very
people.
thankful for all the comments that they made.
Okay, thank you, people, for watching and supporting us. And do continue watching till the end. And we look forward positively for your support as well. So we like to move on to other part of the interview. So you
Sure.
were also been awarded as Nai De Deru Nikhapu Kopila Bal Puraskar 2075. So can you elaborate something on this?
This Bal Puraskar that I got for was for my dancing. It
Mhm.
was uh award that I really wanted to win because it was a really good award, and I felt like uh, this for me this is one of my greatest achievements because it's
Mhm.
of a knife uh, that Bal Puraskar, so it's one of the biggest achievement for me.
Okay. So other than that, as we mentioned in earlier talking with you, you have been awarded as Best Kid Model Award at Pageant Nepal Fashion and Model Award 2020, and also for the same category at Sparsh Music Video Award 2020. And for 2021 in the Pageant Nepal Fashion and Model Award, you were being awarded as Best International Fashion Model. And you did
Yes, sir.
appear in the international fashion scene, that is by Thailand International Fashion Fest TIFF at Bangkok. So let's recall the experience. So how was that moment when you're walking in the international scene among the international audience?
So it was a little nerve wracking for me at the first because that was my first time modeling at a different place in Thailand. And so I was a little nervous, but everything went good because I believed in myself and became confident.
Okay, so what was been your reaction when you've been offered and you are told that yes, you're working for international scene at Thailand? How was your reactions and how was that moment?
That moment was really special for me because I had been offered to work to model in another country international, so I was really happy for myself. I felt really thankful for the for Kamal sir for offering me this such a special chance, so I was really excited and happy.
Mhm. So, would you love to continue your modeling journey in upcoming days?
Yes sir, I would love to.
Okay. And also, you started to work in music videos, and also you did started doing hosting the event. So, how was your experience when you were hosting the event?
um when I was hosting the event, I was really happy and it was really fun to host it because I had my partner with me who was there with me while, so it wasn't that nervous like I'm in other programs. It was really fun and I was well confident enough to do it.
Okay, so do you remember how you started the yo part?
Not really, Sas. I've forgotten.
Okay, so this is one of the picture from your international fashion show,
Yes,
TIFF.
sir.
So do you remember whose designs you're wearing in this picture?
So I don't remember the designs, but the brand I'm wearing is Police, as it's obvious in zone, and I still this T-shirt that I got when I modeled.
Okay, so this is again your runway journey, and let's talk about this picture. This is the music video that you have done. So how you got that opportunity?
So I got that opportunity by, I by sir that my mom knew, and he gave me the chance. Actually, it wasn't my opportunity. It was Yogisha Khatri who was offered the role, but she gave it to me. And
Okay,
after that, soon after that, she wasn't able to do it, so they chose me instead to do the role for her.
okay. So the co-actor with whom you acted. So how was the experience working with the co-actor, sharing the screen?
Mm. So it was a really good experience because it was my first time doing a music video with a co-partner. He was really friendly and he was a really good person to work with.
Okay. So comparing to in between acting and dancing, which is more challenging?
Probably dancing because there are many great dancers that I have to compete with, and I think it's more challenging is dancing.
Okay. So to music video गर्दाखेरि do you need to speak dialogues, because in music videos normally we don't hear the dialogues, even the actors speak. So त्यस्तो केही मोमेन्टहरू थियो त्यसमा?
थिएन सर त्यस्तो थिएन.
Okay, you just acted. रिहर्सल्सहरू धेरै
Yes,
गर्नु
sir.
परेको थियो या थिएन?
सर धेरै त गर्नु परेको थिएन 1 to 5 टेक्समै हुन्थ्यो.
Okay. So after then on, so you've been repeatedly doing the music videos or not?
Not sir, quite not. After that, soon after, like a month after that, my school started, and I have been busy on my school from now on.
Okay. So if now the project comes to act in a music video, to act in a web series, or to act in television commercials, so keeping your studies continuous, not hampering it, would you love to do or not?
So I would love to do it.
Okay. So you'll do without getting anything, or you would demand, I need some amount of money in return.
No, so I wouldn't demand that I would need some money, but if they gave me in their own, then it's okay for me.
Okay, so will it be for long run, the same thing that you told, or will be in someday? So because demanding money is something that you invested your time, your effort. So in return, you need to be paid. So that is a work. So will you take in that way in long run?
Yes, sir. If in long run, I think I will.
Okay. So you want to be a lawyer. So obviously you will going to study law. So do you think
Yes, sir.
law is studying law is going to be as easy as you think, or it would be more difficult than what you think?
So I'm pretty sure it will be more difficult than I think, but I think it will be more challenging for me to learn something new so easily.
Okay. So regarding your hobbies, what is your priority when you are very free, other than learning dancing?
Sir, can you repeat the question? I didn't hear it properly.
When you are very much free, so you are into dancing, obviously you love to dance and learn it. So other than dancing, what you love to do?
Other than dancing, my second favorite would probably be modeling,
Mhm.
because it's one of the things that I'm most focused on after dancing.
Okay. So there are lots of kids who want to be the part of pageants, competitions, but somewhere the parents don't allow them because they have their own kind of feeling that would going to hamper their studies. The students will not be paying attention in their studies, because once they take part in competitions and being a fashionable thing, so they would love to be there and not concentrating on the studies. So in your part, you have gone through that experience, not hampering your studies. So what would you suggest those parents who are not allowing the students of your age to take part in fashion runways or pageantry?
So I think that the parents should let them do it because it's not a bad thing to do. It's really a good thing where your child can learn to be confident and many things. But I think they should let and they should the child that's taking part in the competition should not ruin their studies in that time. They should give half concentrate to the studies and half to the pageant or competition they are working at.
Okay. So do you have fan following? People inbox you and ask questions or appreciate your achievements. Do you have that kind of fan following?
So not yes. Sometimes, pretty much many people has said that, but I just don't have time to reply to that type of messages. I'm
Okay.
mostly in school, and sometimes mom does it for me, or I just can't message them.
Okay. So you do need to respond, because responding them would be somewhere acknowledging their compliments, and that would be a good way to socialize yourself and somewhere. So that is a way to give a good gesture in terms of the remark, in terms of thank you note. So keep something called time allotment so that you can grow more with your fans, with your professional journey as well. So that is a simple suggestion from my side. So going with your
Sure.
age now, sooner or later you would be teen, you would be growing up as an adult. So do you want to take part in more competitions according to a age category?
Yes, I would love to. Yes, I would love to.
So is it your plan to be somewhere in other events like Miss Teen, Miss Nepal, or someone else?
Yes, sir. I really after I turn into a teen, I would love to take part in Miss Teen, if and I would love to take in part in Miss Nepal because that's been my dream since I became a model.
Okay. So we continue with more of comments and compliments that is given by your well wishes. We start with someone is saying "Smile Appu." So Appu is your pet name, I guess.
Yes, sir. That's my brother.
Okay, and then Meeta Thapa, Nanu, keep up the good work. All the best for the future. And this is from Dipen Tulachan. Proud of you, Nanu. And Samasti Dahal, you are nailing it. So that's again a good one for you. Oho is by your brother. And this is Joshan Man Gochan. So good emoji. Asha Gurung is written. Wow, so sweet, Nanu. God bless you always. And this is by Srijana Sherchan. Love Apekshya. Then this is by Rekha Sherchan. Pride of the Kali community. Little Apu. Best wishes. And then we have Lakshmi Bogati Kumar, wa chori miss you on us. So thank you for all those lovely messages to our young achiever
Love
up.
you all and miss you all.
Yeah. So we have another segment to mention. We have just move on with 40 minutes talking to you live. So this segment will give you some questions where you need to imagine the scene that could happen in future, and you just keep yourself in future scene and just answer it. So if you could have a pet lion, what would be his name?
Um, hmm, Pet lion. Would probably be caramel.
Okay. Let's change the lion and we keep other one. If you could have a pet peacock, what would be the name?
Um, Princess.
Okay. If you could open a shop of your own, what would you love to sell?
Um, if I had a shop. Mm, probably some drinks.
Drinks. Is it soft or hard?
Soft.
Okay. If you were been a photographer for a day, whose pictures would you click?
Probably the nature.
Nature. It would not be a person.
Um,
If it is a person, then whose? Other than your family members.
um, probably my family, friends.
Okay. If you could interview anyone, who would be he or she?
Um, sir, I would love to interview you.
Okay. So you'd be asking questions and I would be answering. So that may happen someday. And if you could make rules at your home, now you are the boss of your home. So what rules would it be?
um, Probably that everyone has to sleep on time because sometimes my brother or my family members keep up late that can disturb my sleeping
Okay,
schedule.
so that would be one good rule you'd be setting for everyone in your home to sleep at on time. Okay. So if this is for your school, so if you need to make rules and you are the rule maker, what would be the rule for your school?
Um, not scolding, not scolding students for no absolute reason.
Okay, and that means you have been scolded often.
No, sir, not me, but in some other types of school where there is teachers who school students for no reason just because they're angry.
Okay. Some other questions. If you could be one of the Avengers, who would you love to be?
I will Avengers. Probably Spider Man.
Okay, why
He's
would
a
be that?
really wholesome character and he's one of my favorite characters.
Okay. If the sky could rain food, so we are almost getting the hell run or it is the water run. But if sky could rain food, what food would you like to get in the form of rain?
Um, I think I guess chicken fry because that's my favorite food.
Okay, so pani ko ठाउँमा chicken fry चाहिँ बर्सिन्छ. So we can imagine what kind of scene would be that. Okay,
That
if
would
you
be really
were,
funny.
if you were as small as an ant, what would you do?
So,
If you were as small as an ant, what would you do?
sir, I would be probably be really scared in a situation like that. I would just sit in a corner and just stay there forever.
Okay, you will not bite anyone.
No, sir, I won't bite anyone.
Okay, so if you grow up as big as an elephant, what would you do?
Um, um, I don't know, sir. That's questions I just don't know.
Okay. Anyways, so we are done with the questions. So you mentioned that if you could interview anyone, you would be choosing me. So I give you one opportunity. So if you wish to ask a question as an interviewer, so what would be asking to me?
I would love to ask you this question that in your modeling or in your choreographing journey, which one is the program that you like the most? I mean, where you enjoyed the most teaching students.
So in that part, I may not be able to pick up one particular one because whenever I do the events, I always look on what I can learn from the event. That is as a whole from the event or from a contestant, from an organizer. So if I get a chance, I get an opportunity to learn anything. It might be a small thing or big thing. So that would be a big achievement being the part of that event. So I always look on for learning and polishing myself. So in that way, every single event has taught me something, and in that way I may not be able to pick only the one. So I'm sorry for that, not to be able to pick one. Every event is very dear and near to my heart because all the event has taught me something to grow and come to this end. So every event, no matter that is small or big, every single event is very precious for me. Thank you so much for asking the question. Okay, Apeksha, we are almost to the end of the show. 45 plus minute we have done. So by the end, what would you love to tell or give certain message to the girl children of your age so that they become more inspired to do anything they wish to do in their life?
Sir, I would probably say that follow your dreams and follow your dreams and do what makes you happy, but don't break the rules too much.
Okay, so that's the good note. And so if this is then platform to thank people who are always there with you, then how would you utilize this platform to extend the gratitude for the people who are always there with you?
I will probably thank everyone who supports me till the end, and I will probably thank everyone, I guess.
Okay, so we are almost done with the live talking with Apeksha, and it's a pleasure to talk to you, listen to you, and make people learn something from your journey. So thank you, Apeksha, for being the part of the show, and we'll be catching up you with other side of the life. And all the best for your future. May your wishes and dreams come true. And thank you for joining the show.
And thank you so much, sir, for inviting me to this prestigious show. It means me a lot that you have invited me to a show.
So thank you, Apeksha. So we'll see you on some other end of the life. And that's all. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, sir, too.
सो अपेक्षासँगको कुराकानी हामी यहीँ अन्त गर्छौँ र अर्को एन्डमा हामी अर्को गेस्टको साथमा उपस्थित हुनेछौँ. एन्ड यस बाई द एन्ड स्वस्थ रहनुहोस्, मस्त रहनुहोस् र व्यस्त रहनुहोस्. आफू सुरक्षित रहनुहोस् र आफू वरपरका व्यक्तिहरूलाई सुरक्षित राख्ने प्रयास गर्नुहोला. Keep on smiling. We'll catch up in the other part of the event. That's it.